What's up, squad? What is everybody doing? How is everybody going? Y'all, I'm going to be doing a little experiment with doing some quick update videos like this on this channel where I basically do a pre-recorded live and treat it like a video. So this is a little test. I'll put it out to members first and then see how it goes. And if it's okay, then I'll put it on the main channel or whatever. But I wanted to use this first case here. This is Richard Falor. This is in relation to the Rebecca Park case. This was her fiance. He's been kind of back and forth in the situation and the case so far. So I wanted to do an update that a couple of you sent to me. Now, first of all, for those who don't know the case, or whatever, Rebecca Park is the one who in Michigan, it is alleged that her biological mother, Courtney Bartholomew, and her stepdad, Bradley Bartholomew, lured her out into the woods where they had already stabbed her, and then they forcefully extracted her almost full-term baby while she was still alive. Her body was later found. Baby, at the time of this recording, has not been discovered yet. Now, people involved in this case is obviously those two, her sister Kimberly, this guy Richard Falor. There's other outliers as well, but these are the main focus here. Now, everybody was arrested initially, but just Bradley and Courtney have like the major charges against them. Well, that being said, y'all have sent me this update here on Mr. Richard himself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up this little article and we're just going to read it together. So we're going to get rid of him. We're going to go boom. And then we're going to go like this so we can all see it. Okay, so you see the title here, pretrial hearing set for Richard Falor following domestic violence charges. And it says that Richard, the fiance of Rebecca, has a pretrial hearing set following an incident resulting in domestic violence charges. So his pretrial hearing has been scheduled for 9 a.m. January 9th, 2026. Wexford County Circuit Court. Now it says, according to the Michigan State Police, he was initially arraigned on December 18th on one count of domestic violence. His bond reduced from $1 million to $5,000 cash surety. The incident involving waiver occurred when troopers were dispatched to a residence after a reported physical altercation with a 21-year-old male. He was, lodged in the jail, whatever. So that being said, what we're going to do is clearly follow it or whatever. I was just recording my video on the affidavit and going through it. And one thing that I think is so interesting, remember the affidavit, if you haven't read it yet, revolves mostly around Kimberly and then certainly around Bradley and Courtney. One of the many interesting things about it is how much each of them, number one, blame each other and make up lies, but who is covering for who and why, right? How do each of them seem to know certain parts of the crime, but aren't also being charged? Okay, specifically, I'm talking about Kimberly and Richard in those charges. So I really feel like what we're going to see with this is something very similar to what we saw with the Megan Boswell trial, where because there's so many underlying issues with each person involved, clearly Courtney and Bradley are probably never walking out of jail again or prison or whatever. But like Kimberly, Richard, et cetera, here he's got these domestic violence charges. I think we're going to see these people in and out of jail throughout this process of finding justice for Rebecca. So thank you for sending me the articles. And again, let me know what you think about this format here. I want to find like a quick way to do some updates. It's longer than a short. And then obviously I don't want to like inundate one channel with other things. And I kind of like this format. Like it's like a pretend live chat or whatever. So that is it. I love y'all. Let me know what you think and I will see you on the next update.